Breakfast and brilliant ideas, coffee and conversation, we're serving up that and much more at IBJ Media's events. Join us at an upcoming event and kickstart your day with fresh ideas and new connections. Check out our event lineup and register now at ibj.com/RSVP.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Monday, April 13th, 2026. I'm Gary Dick. Indiana's agbioscience sector encompasses more than 5,400 businesses and establishments, employs more than 152,000 workers, and contributes an estimated $22.4 billion to the state's GDP. A new report out from AgriNovus Indiana takes a closer look at the industry and opportunities, which CEO Christy Wright says are enormous.
It's such an exciting time. It's an exciting time to be in Indiana right now. And if we do this all right, then Indiana will be the heartland's answer to Boston, to California, to North Carolina, really by drawing on all of the assets we talked about in plant, animal, and human health, as well as our ability to not only invent, but to make and move the innovation that we have here.
The city of Gary is continuing efforts to redevelop the vacant Genesis Convention Center property, and 6 developers have come forth with proposals for potential uses. Earlier this year, the city issued a request for proposals for an adaptive reuse of the facility or new development on the site, which would incorporate residential, retail, professional office, and entertainment options to, quote, energize downtown Gary. Well, last week's Second Chance Job and Resource Fair in Knox connected justice-impacted individuals with employment opportunities and support services. Organizers say it was the first event of its kind in the nation, and about 24 people attended, and roughly 15 to 17 employers and service providers were on site. Miranda Williams is Indiana's state organizer for the Reform Alliance.
People tend to highlight the larger metropolitan communities, or they start in the highly populated areas, and the rural communities are often overlooked because it's such a small number of individuals that may need served. But when you're looking even 22 people, that's 22 jobs, 22 families, 22 community members contributing back. So, rather than looking at numbers, we have to look at the impact that is bringing to that community. And we're really excited and proud that we've been able to do it in a community that was welcoming us, and to see how we can really duplicate and replicate that in other counties such as Starke.
From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Indiana, start your engines. Join us from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for our Emmy Award-winning Business at the Brickyard, presented by LiUNA. All month long, we'll bring you exclusive interviews, features, and a behind-the-scenes look at how the business of motorsports and racing drive the Indiana economy. Business at the Brickyard. It's front-row access you won't want to miss. Indiana revenue collections surpassed the most recent estimates for the month of March. The Indiana State Budget Agency said Friday general fund revenues last month totaled $1.6 billion, about $68 million higher than the April 2025 forecast, or 4.3%. March's collections were also 7.9% higher than the same month in 2025. Home sales in Indiana saw a slight increase in March, with home buyers seeing more options on the market. That, according to the Indiana Association of Realtors. Closed home sales last month up 1% from March of 2025 and 27% higher than January. Elkhart-based Welch Packaging Group has acquired Jamel Containers of Chattanooga, Tennessee, expanding the family-owned corrugated manufacturer's presence across Tennessee and the broader tri-state region. Welch Packaging employs some 2,000 people company-wide. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand. Get a behind-the-scenes look at Indiana's most influential leaders. On Business and Beyond, we go beyond titles and resumes to explore the personal stories, pivotal moments, and hard-won lessons that shape Hoosier leadership. Hear from the people driving Indiana forward in their own words. Subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcast or at ibjpodcasts.com.
Want to give your team a real edge? The IBJ Group Plan delivers unlimited access to every story, every report, every video from IBJ and Inside Indiana Business for your whole team. Cover some or all of your employees with one simple payment. The more you add, the more you save. It's smart, it's flexible, and it saves you up to 30% off the standard rate. Already have IBJ subscribers in your office? Group up and save big. Learn more and get started now at ibj.com/group-plan.